Wednesday, 14th week in Ordinary Time, 2025. Our Daily Bread with Father Peter Morber, SDB. First reading, Genesis 41 verse 55 to 57. 42:5 to 7a, 17 to 24a. Gospel reading, Matthew 10 verse 1 to 7. Theme: God calls and equips. Usually, God doesn't call those who think that they are equipped and qualified already. Instead, He calls the simple, the uneducated, sinners, and those who feel unworthy for the mission. And when He calls these set of people, He equips them to do the work. Most of the disciples that Jesus called in today's gospel were ordinary and uneducated men, who were just fishermen in their town of Galilee. St. Paul, writing to the Corinthians, said, "But God chose the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. God chose the weak things of the world to shame the strong. God chose the lowly things of this world and the despised things, and the things that are not, to nullify the things that are, so that no one may boast before Him." 1 Corinthians 1 verses 27 to 30. Whenever God calls you or He gives you an assignment to do for Him, He also equips you by giving you all the necessary instruments that you need to carry out His work effectively. Hence, fear not when God selects or appoints you. Accept it with confidence, and trust that He will always be there to guide and support you. In today's gospel, Jesus called His disciples and gave them authority over unclean spirit, to cast them out, to heal every disease and every infirmity. All that the disciples needed to be efficient in their ministry was provided to them by God. We have been chosen by God to serve Him in different capacities and in various spectrum of life. If we are ready to do His work, He will give us all that we need to it well. Wherever we find ourselves is an opportunity to work for God. Therefore, we should serve Him well. There is nothing we can't achieve if we follow God's instruction while doing His work. The challenges we face at times come from doing our own thing just to satisfy our ego or personal interest. And these often bring hindrances to our mission. But if we obey God's directives, we will find out that everything we do will be successful and fruitful in the end. Jesus charged the disciples to go nowhere among the Gentiles, and enter no town of the Samaritans, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And preach as you go, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And when the disciples followed these instructions, they returned from the mission to Jesus with great joy and testimony that even demons fell for them. Compare to Luke 10 verse 17. God bless you. Happy Wednesday to you.